Destination mark.
Hey guys, how's it going? Marcelo here in E3. It's so close now. It's getting closer, and the closer it gets, the more excited I get. So, yeah, without further ado, here is the plan, at least for me anyway, for when Weston and I go to E3 2017. Let's go. I will be referencing this every so often, so I might end up bringing it up or kind of just looking off to the side. So, expect that. I always use this for my notes. So, first things first, we're actually not leaving and getting there. We're not going to leave on Tuesday. We're leaving the day before, so we're leaving on Monday around 11 or noon, sometime around there. And we're probably going to get to we're going to try and get to our first destination, our first hotel in Santa Clarita by like 3 p.m. hopefully. So if we get to do all that and gas up with the car and all that stuff, then we should totally be able to watch the Sony conference live. And that's of course hoping that we do get free Wi-Fi in this hotel, but I don't know if it's good Wi-Fi. So hopefully it doesn't buffer every 3 seconds or whatever. And with that being said, I will try my best to update. Okay, so everything I'm going to be doing, not just that day, but throughout E3, I will be updating on my Twitter. So I definitely recommend checking me out on Twitter and following me, so that way you can, not just following me, but following my activity. That way you can see, oh hey, they're streaming now, so let's watch the Periscope stream or something. And speaking about that, I will be Periscope streaming the conference, so I will try to anyway. Again, if the internet's good, if the Wi-Fi is good. So I will definitely stream through Periscope, and that should be taking place like around on Monday for the Sony conference around 5:45, 5:50ish. It's like right before 6 o'clock, so before the Sony conference actually starts, just so we can get some talk in there and see what we want to see, talk about what we were expecting and stuff like that. So then we'll actually watch the conference, and hopefully everything will go smoothly. Also, I might film a couple reaction videos with my camera and have them as videos on the channel later. But I say might because, again, now last year when I filmed the entirety of the conference, I was at home. I wasn't worrying about having to save battery power and time on the camera. So we're doing that, of course, now. So don't expect the entire. I'm confirmed right now. The entire conference will not be filmed by us, so you can get our reactions. That's just. We need to save up stuff for the vlog and for, actually being there and whatnot. So, yeah, but I'll try and get a few reactions. I'll still set up the camera, but I will only try and film certain parts. Again, you can anticipate what they're going to show and what order they're going to show it, so I'll film sporadically and see what we can get. And hopefully we get some really cool ass reactions and stuff like that, so. Yeah, that's all for Monday. Just getting to the hotel, our first hotel, getting to the good majority of the driving done, because from my location, going to LA, I mean, LA traffic all around is crazy, but for us in this area in particular, getting to LA, which should take about 3 or so hours, might take a little bit longer due to the traffic and all that stuff, so we'll see how it goes. So there's Monday covered. So on Tuesday, day one of the expo itself, I will try and Periscope live stream while we're there for about like a half hour to 45 minutes, just to see if me walking around, first off, if the signal's even good, again, good Wi-Fi, and all of that stuff. So hopefully, if all that's well and done, I will try and stream through Periscope for about 30 to 45 minutes while we're there. And it's such a short time because I want to, have some time. It's our first day, so I want to have some time to actually walk around without having to record or whatever. Of course, we'll have moments where we have to record like a crap ton of B-roll footage for the vlog anyway. And so, getting to try out what we want to try out and see what we want to see and do what we want to do. I'm only going to try and stream for that long because, again, for the Wi-Fi and because I want to see what there is to see. So we will definitely be streaming a little bit longer on the other days, but I'll get there when I get there. So there's that. Now, thanks to watching Benny64's guide to E3, link down below, one of his tips is don't expect to play what you want to play day one. I'm gonna break that rule, that little tip. I'm gonna try to see if I can play Crash Insane Trilogy and Mario Odyssey day one. To play both on the first day, I highly doubt it, but I will try. And of course I'm going to report everything I can find and experience and see and hear and play. So I will try and see what I can do, and there's that. Of course we have the other 2 days to do that stuff as well if I don't get to do it day one, but I will try. So, yeah. And then when we get back to the hotel that night, Tuesday night, I will try and do a day one recap through Periscope. So I don't know how long that'll take. I don't want to stream for too long. But when we get back and we're all good and we're already rested and relaxed, I'm not going to do it right when we get back. We're going to relax and stuff for about a good hour or two. And then from there, I will try and Periscope stream again, and we will do recap stuff about what the stuff that we didn't get to stream or record or anything like that. Any interactions that we come across, any people like YouTubers or developers we end up meeting or whatever the case is. The other games we played besides the ones we want to do or whatever else. Like the games that people know, the big name games and the games that people want to see. Of course we're going to report on that as much as we can. But whatever like indie stuff that no one really knows about that's going to be there, or whatever else the case is, we will try and just recap what we did and stuff like that, recount stories, tell stories, stuff like that. So, yeah. Wednesday. This is why I'm glad I didn't film this a week ago when I originally wanted to, because Zarkrin told me that, okay, I saw E3 Coliseum and I was like, okay, that's cool. It's like it's like down the street from the actual convention center. So, you know, yeah, okay. I mean, they got some cool stuff, meet and greet, stuff like that. Sounds cool. Jack Black's gonna be there and stuff like that. Like a bunch of developers and stuff and celebrities will be there. Awesome. But nothing really to entice me to want to go. They're gonna have a Crash reunion on Wednesday from noon to 12:45, including people such as Jason Rubin, Andy Gavin, Bob Raffay, Evan Wells. Ha! So I definitely want to fucking go to that, and if I can, I'll try to Periscope the panel itself. So oh fucking goddamn! I am so hyped for that. I was like, oh my god, what? So when Zarkin first told me, I was just like, I couldn't take it. I was like, holy shit. I've been wanting to meet these guys for forever, especially Jason Rubin and Andy Gavin. I've been wanting to meet them for like forever. Like it was like a pipe dream. Like, oh, how cool would it be to meet the developers of the first game you ever fucking played in your life? And I might just get that chance. So I'm hella excited. Will I take like the original trilogy for them to sign like I did for Neil Druckmann back like 2 or so years ago when he signed Last of Us? I might, depending if like they've got like a little before and after, like the actual panel itself, like a meet and greet before and after. Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna talk to them, and oh my god, I'm hyped for Wednesday. So Wednesday, that should hopefully be going down. So fucking excited for that. But in terms of E3 itself, going back to the expo, we will definitely try. I'll definitely try and do some more live streaming for a little bit longer if the streaming for day one even happens, and if it does happen, if it went well. So if all that stuff happens, then I will try and stream for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll see how that goes. Getting to see stuff, showing you guys stuff that, you know, either if you want to see something from our recap the day before, and we can show you where it is and what it's all about there, or other games that we didn't show in the stream from the previous day and we show it in the current day stream. So stuff like that. Of course, you can make your suggestions and whatnot and make your comments, and we'll definitely read them and stuff like that as we're going around. I'm talking really fast because I'm so excited. So that whole Crash thing, like, oh my god. So yeah, Wednesday, I mean, it's gonna be pretty basic, but with that whole Crash thing for E3 Coliseum, I definitely want to go to that. So hopefully we get to do that, and we'll see what happens on Wednesday. So yeah. And then Thursday, being the final day, and seeing as how I was saying, traffic and all that stuff is crazy, and it does take longer to get back home from LA than it takes to actually get there. I don't know how long we're actually going to stay there, so we might only be there, that'll be like the shortest day. Like all the main crap is happening day 1 and 2, so hopefully we get to do at least a little bit more on day 3, like that we didn't do the first 2 days. Hopefully we get to do at least a little bit, like in general, day 3 before we actually leave, because we're going to, I think it's like pretty much confirmed, like yeah, we're gonna probably be home by night, and I have work the next morning, so I'm gonna be hella tired. But in terms of the plan, so I'll still try and stream, given that the first 2 days actually went well. So I'll still stream through Periscope, but it'll probably be for like a half hour at the most. So just in case there's any last minute shit that people want to see that we haven't seen yet, and we haven't shown off yet, and stuff like that. So we'll just try and see what we can do and what's there, see who we can meet, stuff like that. If you know someone who's going, that you kind of want like a shout out from, or just want us to check out or whoever or whatever, then let us know. So there's that. But we're probably gonna leave like around, I don't even know. I believe it still opens up around, I think the expo opens, the convention center itself opens at the same time all 3 days, which is noon. So hopefully we can at least try and get a couple hours in. I don't know, it ends at I think 5, but we're probably gonna be up on the road by that time. So we probably won't be able to actually, so we'll probably leave like around 2 or 3, I mean maybe, I don't know. So we'll see. Again, all this stuff, it's a bunch of like, we'll play it by ear. That's the kind of situation that we're in for that matter. So definitely, again, check Twitter, stuff like that, and I'll see if I can update on when we actually leave and stuff like that. So yeah. So that's our plan. Now I'm going to reference this because there's a few more things I want to address. The first one being, what do you guys want to see besides Crash and Mario? Obviously, I'm covering that shit. If there are any other games, if you want to respond right now in the comments, I will link down below a list of all the games that are confirmed for E3 right now. And then of course we're gonna get a bunch more stuff confirmed and shown off and revealed when the conferences happen. So go ahead and leave suggestions of what games you might want to see us cover, stuff you want us to do there, and whatever else. So there's that. And I think I have another note here. Of course, I'll also be asking you if we're streaming and we're there. I'll be asking on the stream, where should we go? What do you want us to do? Of course, we're not gonna just go entirely dictated by the chat on stuff. We want to do our own thing as well. But when we're streaming, we'll definitely see what you guys want to see us do and meet, and people you want to see us meet, and want to shout out from and stuff. I already said all that stuff. So there's that. The vlog itself will probably come the week after E3, because I'm gonna need some time to recuperate, get ready for Insane Trilogy, like 2 weeks afterward. So there's a lot happening. I told you guys June was gonna go by fast, fucking fast, and it is. So E3 is already coming. So yeah, I'm excited. That whatever I said earlier, my train of thought is just derailing as I speak. So I couldn't be more excited for this. I can't believe that we actually got this opportunity. It's a big fucking opportunity to go to a place like this. That's one of the most respected, fucking crazy ass gaming events like in the world. So I totally want to do it again next year, and we might do it again next year if this year goes well. We manage our money right, we manage our time right, we see how everything works firsthand, and we see how people are, and we see how lines are and stuff like that. So not only will I report back on the stuff we see, the games we play, the people we meet, the stuff we do, I will also make my own I'll probably make my own guide to E3, just like Beta 64 did, so that way you can really hear it from someone who went. It's cool, it's expensive as fuck, but it's definitely something you want to try at least once. If you are fortunate enough to go year after year, like I don't even know if we're going to go next year, but I do want to try to go next year. I kind of got lucky, as you'll see in the vlog. I did actually, way back in February when I first got the badges, I filmed myself doing that, and I got lucky, to be honest, that I actually even got in, because it's crazy how fast that shit sells, and how fast people get there. I'm rambling. That's our plan. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see, you know, all this crazy shit, of course, stay tuned. Within the next, 2 weeks, you'll be getting all kinds of stuff, all kinds of coverage. Also on Twitter, I'll be, I think I'll be, okay, so if, I forgot to mention this, if none of the streams work, but I do at least get to tweet out to people, I will live tweet what I see and what we're doing and stuff like that, especially with the conferences. I will still be home. I'll still be here during EA's and fucking Microsoft's and Ubisoft's. Everyone that's not Sony and Nintendo is happening before we even leave. So it's happening this coming weekend. So I'll try to make reactions to it. I don't know. I might just end up live tweeting. So I'll also be talking to G-Man and all of them on Discord, so there's that. So yeah, okay, I'm done rambling. I was gonna say what do you guys think, because I always say that when I'm talking about other topics of like gaming news and shit. What do you guys think of my plan? Let me know if there's a flaw in there. So that's our plan, that's my plan for what I kind of want to do with the streaming and all that stuff for E3. And then this Crash news dropped and I'm like, holy shit, I definitely want to do that. So yeah, okay, no more rambling. I'm Marcelo, I'll see you guys later, get hyped, and take care.